What it is Treacherous Gambit, Dionysus, King of Meat, and we're back with some Killing Floor 2. If I am projecting correctly, I hope I am. I fucked with the mic a whole lot before I hit record, and I should have checked it first, but whatever. It's been a while since I recorded some KF2, so we're gonna customize my character. So, let's start with how about we do Robro? Robro seems cool. Alright, let's go. I'm gonna go and know how much to see if I can use like something. Nah, I can just do armor. Lame, but okay, I get it. Should I go with plastic? Already faced with the hard decisions, right? Yeah, let's go with the fold yellow. Looks pretty good. I might want to turn down the gamma with how this looks. Whatever. But as you can see, it has been a while since I last played, because I can't remember if I ever played with Berserker, but I think the last time I did on camera, I was like around level 21, now I'm up at level 25. So I have the last perk for it. So, we got either Demolitionist or Support. I don't have my phone right next to me. I do, however, have a big ass coin that I got from my buddy. So, excuse me. Heads for Support, tails for Demolitionist. Tails. So we're going Demolitionist. Which, I gotta say, I'm okay with. Level 6 through 12. So I should actually be doing Suicidal. But I'm not going to. We're gonna go with Hard instead. Do I want to put out an endless one? If I'm doing endless, we're doing it on normal, because that shit gets insane pretty quick. Yeah, we're gonna go with endless wave, because I'm gonna be able to put out like a I can get a good backlog with this. It may be a tad bit boring, but whatever. Although if I remember, it's pretty easy in the early stages. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah. Where's the quests? Daily objective: Mac 10 damage, kill 20 alpha clots, and complete a match in Volter Manor on hard difficulty. Ooh. Wait, is that a, that looks like, nah, it's totally a Winchester rifle. I was thinking that looked like the M27 grenade launcher, but I don't think it is. So, now we'll go with Survival. Survival is generally the easiest. Alright. And we may as well get one of the deals. Where is... It was, I forget which one it was. Volter Manor, that's what it was. Before we start, I'm going to take a swig from this gigantic ass canteen I have, because my tongue is already dry. Play online now. hopefully we shall be connected momentarily. In the meantime, you may enjoy perhaps the background noise, hopefully very softly, of my box fan, because it's summer. God. How have y'all been handling summer? My summer has been a ride between drama and cooking heat. I just stay inside mostly. I have rode around on my bike a little bit. It's nice riding around on my bike for the reason of it's really good riding around on your bike if you haven't had a bike for a while, but you know how to ride. And also it makes it to where I can get to places easier, like in a convenient amount of time. I have to like walk down the street real slow as hell. Aren't I glad that we as humans have opposable thumbs and can make tools and shit and made bikes, among other things. The connection of the host has been lost. Lame. Let's try again. So I can make a bike. I forgot last time, one of the best parts about watching my channel is the snacks. So we're going to go back to the good old for a while. And I got some cotton candy. It's bubblegum flavored. Took a second for the taste to kick in. I think that's probably because I just brushed my teeth a little while ago. It's pretty good. Yeah. Let's close that. Bubblegum. It's pretty good. Pretty good. They've got a level 2 demolitionist on here. Whatever. Alright. So. You're kidding, right? Okay, good. So I won't be participating in this way. We'll get to watch somebody. Yes, we can watch this demolitionist. In the meantime, I should go and look at my perks. Which perks I have. Direct hit damage with explosive weapons 20%. Increase maximum ammo. Reload perk weapons 20% faster and increase their knockdown and stumble power by 25%. Increase damage and explosive perk weapons 25%. I feel like Bombarder can be worded better, but essentially that sounds like splash damage to me. Yeah, that seems okay. This next one seems really good. Because sonic resistant rounds is amazing. Oh no! They're both really good. Well, one's really good, one is more geared towards what I'm used to. AKA shoot in its general direction and it'll melt. Oh, we're in. I've got chainsaw hands. It's because I wasn't in. Ooh, I should. I'm gonna turn up my sound whenever I get to the pod, so that maybe you guys can hear it better. I'm not entirely sure that you can hear it as well as I would hope. Something I always have to watch out for. There we are. I do not have nearly enough money to buy much of anything. Just gonna get grenades, grenade pistol, armor, and we'll be good with that. And I am chunking here. And I would wish I was not. Ugh. So, third wave. We got creepy crawlies. I would prefer if you were not on me. I'm also kind of used to the berserking perk of being able to not reload. Although that is a perk of being a berserker. Being able to not worry about my health because it'll just regen. So I'm gonna have to keep an eye on that. Drop from the ceiling on this place. Also, I've already had a long day. I think it's 12-ish at least. And, I had a long night, didn't get much sleep, tossed and turned for a while, took some meds to try and get to sleep. Don't know if I did get to sleep or not. I didn't have dreams, it was not a restful sleep, that's for damn sure. Woke up and tossed and turned for a bit, like, tried to get back to sleep because my eyes were tired-ish, that feeling, you know, of just being tired, but like, you know, your body don't want to cooperate, so you don't actually sleep. So I was dealing with that, and eventually I roll over and I look at my phone. At that point, it was 4:54 a.m. So I just decided to wake up. I get up. I start playing another game, Enter the Gungeon. Enter the Gungeon is pretty good. I might put some of that on the channel, depending on whether or not my system can handle both the game and the recording stuff in the background or not. I imagine it probably can because I've left OBS up for 48 hours now. After only recording one video, I probably shouldn't do that. So I played Enter the Gungeon for a bit. I got really hungry. And I got hungry a little bit while I was playing Enter the Gungeon. I had some Pop-Tarts. And by the way, something that's gonna piss a lot of people off, or people that I know, and I don't think I discuss this very often, but I used to go through a lot of like portion sizing weight loss classes. Like, you eat right, you'll look right, kind of stuff. Apparently the correct portion size for a Pop-Tart is 1 Pop-Tart, not 2. And whoever decided to put that on the box can suck a dick. I understand why, as like, yeah, a general caloric intake. But, can you just not? I really gotta stop saying and It's just part of my general chatter, I suppose. Fill that empty space. I am grasping at straws as something to talk about because I'm busy. Like, my head is busy with trying to concentrate on the game. So yeah, I had 2 Pop-Tarts, which is the double dose of what you're supposed to have, despite the fact that everybody has 2 Pop-Tarts instead of 1, because the person who made that portion size can just eat the fattest cock. So I had Pop-Tarts and I played more Enter the Gungeon. Around say like an hour to 2 hours later, I started feeling a little bit hungry again. Didn't eat because, you know, I just had Pop-Tarts. Of course, by this time it was, I am recording, go away. By this time, it was maybe 8 at most. So, I didn't eat anything. I pushed through. Started really getting to me probably around 9:30. It started kind of bothering me. I was like, ooh, I could really go for something to eat right now, but, you know, just had food a while ago, so I better not. Probably around 10 is where it really started digging at me. I was like, ooh, as soon as I can, I'm gonna start eating. Also around that is when I stopped wanting to play Enter the Gungeon. I kept dying. I have died 57 to 58 times on that game and have not killed the boss one fucking time. I got close a couple of times with Gatling Gull and the Trigger Twins. By the way, Trigger Twins are amazing. I love them. But the hard ones I'm dealing with right now are the Bullet King. Bullet King sucks ass. And I can't really get him anywhere. And it's mostly because he has this big-ass AoE attack and I don't know how to dodge it. Because, like, I use shooter rules while I'm playing this game, because it pretty much is a shooter. But, yeah, so I'm always moving, and I can't move in such a particular manner to where I am giving myself enough room to respond to incoming attacks, and also attack and dodge the current attack. I don't know if that made sense. I'm going to reword it real quick. Give myself enough room to respond to incoming attacks, attack myself, and also dodge the attack that is, like, next to me. Or is on top of me. And that AoE, I just can't handle it. It's just muscle memory, and I'm going to have to eventually figure it out, but, like, right now I'm not there. I stopped wanting to play. I did try. I mainly play as the convict. I played as the marine for a bit, which probably suits me a little bit better because it has a free shot. But also I like the convict because it says, hey, if you get hit, there is a benefit. So, you know, no big deal. Also, excuse me. Don't know if that could be heard. So yeah, there's not a reason to get hit, but a benefit to being hit. Why did I get stuck? Waldemir. This is the lost Wa twin. Waluigi and Wario. Waldemir. But, yeah, it's just gonna take me, getting used to, doing that. Just, like, mentally. Yeah, I don't know. That's a survivalist. I shouldn't follow a survivalist. So I stopped playing. Play with a marine, play with a convict, I played with a hunter 1 round. I didn't. Also, there's another thing. I remapped my controls in a way that I thought would better suit me. Turns out the next round I had actually figured out those controls and had ingrained them in what I was supposed to do. So, you know, I was going to press the right button for what I wanted to do, but because I had remapped it to a way that I could understand it better, it didn't do what I wanted it to do. Why did I go after the survivalist? I just said I shouldn't do this. God. So yeah, I had a bit of a problem with that. Oh boy, that's a quarter pound, I believe. No, that's a full-fledged flesh pound. Let's get moving. So yeah, there was I had some troubles. Wait, I forgot what I was talking about. I got distracted by the flesh pounds. And also my idiocracy of saying, yeah, you shouldn't follow that person, goes to follow that person anyways. Thanks, brain. Subconscious, I suppose. Less than brain. Part of brain. Yeah. Now I remember. It was because I remapped the controls. So yeah, I remapped the controls. They didn't work out. So now I'm having to learn them in a way that would be easier for my brain to learn after I've already learned the way that is harder. So like, yeah. Ideal situation, right? Is that person following me? Yeah, I thought I did. Get bopped in the head. I said bopped. It's chugging to just an amount to where I get a little bit confused when it starts chugging. I'm going to have more cotton candy. Second piece is pretty good. I've taken enough of a break from the cotton candy that it tastes like it's the first bite. Let's have some more. Second bite. Largely about the same. A little bit dull. Getting a little bit more of a sugary taste on the roof of my mouth. Third bite. It's getting more dull, so. And that bubblegum flavor is coming in a little bit more. So, I'm gonna go with that. Also, there's a new prestige thing with a killing floor. Something I've never seen before with them. So, I'm interested by that. Intrigued more than interested. Because whatever they benefit they give for prestige, it better be pretty big. Oh boy, we got quarter pounds. Hey, big boy. I don't know where that round went. I don't know where half of my rounds are going. I heard a siren though. Which makes me think that they're just being disabled. If indeed they are being disabled, then please, fuck off. Who else is attacking me? And where did my gang go? Come on! It was less than ideal. I've lost my train of thought. Completely lost my train of thought. But yeah, I might put another Gungeon on here. I'm also thinking about putting the path on here because the path is... it's one of those cult games that, like, pretty small. Not many people really like it. One of the games they published beforehand was widely acclaimed to be terrible. I personally like their game, The Path. It's by Tale of Tales. I personally like The Path, so I might put it up. I don't think I've ever actually finished the game, but I've seen somebody finish the game, so it's But it has been a while. I think I've probably forgotten largely what it was. Thank you. So yeah. Shut up. No. I had to go my mouse, not my mouth, to itch my eye because there's something in it. I don't know what, but there is. And my mouse slid. It's always sticky when I don't want it to be and slick when I do want it to be. Don't. It's never convenient to what I want it to do. It's sticky when I want smooth aiming, and it's slick when I want it to stay where it's at. This is a common problem, yes? So yeah, there's that. There's been talk amongst my group. I mean, we've all been kind of thinking about moving out of our parents' places. Mostly because, like, the arguable leader of the group started bunking up with 2 other buddies in the group. And now all of us kind of, I guess, want to emulate that, but, like, I don't know. Feels fucked up admitting that we kind of want to be like him. I don't know. He's a cool dude. I'll be down with that. But also, like, he just kind of has the right idea. I don't know, at a certain point, being under somebody else's care is, one, a bit taxing because they want you to do shit, and then when you don't do it the exact way that they want, they get pissed off. And like, hey, you don't like it, why don't you do it yourself? You're not really earning your keep, you're more of justifying it. Stop. Where in the case of, if I'm bunking with a bunch of people who can already afford their place, and I don't have to be there because, you know, I've always got my family to cover my back, I'll feel more like everything I'm doing is cementing me as a person in the house. Yeah, cleaning up every day, doing the dishes, making food, whatever. Also, you know, probably paying a portion of it, depending on whether or not I can get a job. Which I'm working on. Currently working on with, less than ideal stuff. I'm attempting to get a job at the local, one of a couple local convenience stores. No, a convenience store and a grocery store are 2 different things. Grocery store is another place I'm thinking about applying for but haven't applied for. Convenience store is a place that I already have applied for and have followed up on, and they said they might call me. They said the turnover rate's pretty quick, so I'm probably gonna be able to get a job. I also have to apply at another convenience / grocery store and then a grocery store. All of which are kind of far away. Like, I could walk to them, but biking would be more convenient, so I'll bike over there. But, do I have to bike? So yeah, I'll have that. But, oh my god, actually, just like, I don't know, there's something gratifying about earning your keep in a place.
Last chance. I have to power down the pod.
Excuse me. I know, to be honest, they're probably going to make exceptions because I'm a friend. I'm kind of expecting against that because they had another friend who wasn't pulling his weight and they had to kick him out. So yeah. There's a possibility that that is not the case. Oh boy, we got quarter pounds, pack of them. And I would like to bunk up with some friends. If not, just because I like earning my keep and that sort of stuff. Also because, yeah, there are antics. And with who I am, I'll probably have the phrase, "You have referenced cannibalizing me 3 different times this week. Should I be worried?" I don't know, it may not be like that because also after people hang around me for about 5 hours, I start kind of taming down. I'm kind of like, yeah, there's just I keep a certain aura about me of things that people don't generally want to look at. Like, I am an avid searcher and archiver of cursed images. And I love cursed images because so many people are like, no, don't show me that. It's gross looking. But I'm like, ooh, but it's so good because technically it's something you can do, but why would you do it? Because, like, the human palate doesn't say that that's a good thing. Both visual, audio. I'm not sure what the name for stuff that goes in your mouth would be. Apart from the obvious food, I don't know what the, like, audio equivalent is, because, like, the audio equivalent to food would be sound. Taste, I guess, but, like, ugh. Ugh, excuse me. I'm sure that spiked my, levels. So, yeah, but yeah, I plan on helping out. They're currently renovating the basement. And I talked to the person who's supposed to be leading the renovations. I was like, hey, you ever need a hand? I've got free hands. I don't do much with them, except record every now and then. And they're like, yeah, I'll keep that in mind. And I was like, also, looking to bunk up at some point, so I want to mention that as well. And they're like, alright. I don't know if they have mentioned it or not. But I kind of also just want to hang out with the dude who kind of leads things over there. It's just dancing in front of the locked up guy. Excuse me. Oh boy, boss wave. Oh wait, final wave before boss. So I'm not hearing any music, so I think I might have the music turned off. For whatever reason, probably because I was listening to my own tunes at one point. Or another. I don't know, I get in and out of phases of listening to metal music. I actually saw a metal cover of Africa by Toto. It was amazing. I don't know what band did the metal cover, but they were having such a fucking time with it. It was the best. Please stop. I probably would have recorded something yesterday, because, like, I don't have much to do generally. But yesterday, I stayed up all effing night dealing with some of my friends' relationship issues. And I mean, it's not like I'm not really complaining. I am complaining because, you know, I need to talk about it. I need to talk about how it is a hard thing that I am subjecting myself to. And if I really wanted to, I could always just say, you know what, I kind of just don't want to do this. But also, I'm not that kind of person. I said I was going to do it, so I'm going to do it. Beyond that, I also just kind of want to be a good friend. Which it seems like the rest of my friends are just kind of content to do whatever the fuck they're doing. And let what happens between them happen. And whoever comes out on top is who they're going to be friends with. And I think, what the fuck? Or less that, more indifference. I mean, it can't really be indifference because one of the two friends is, like, the only person who does plans for the group. Hey, I killed enough alpha clots. Nice. So yeah, I'm trying to, if not mend things, just make them less angry at each other. Which sucks because I just kind of want to tell them to chill the fuck out. Like, take a chill pill. It's all impermanent. Yeah, we got 75 years to live on average. Not particularly sure, that might be 78. So how would you just take a goddamn chill pill and sit in the same room with each other for about an hour and work it the fuck out? I'm not saying start dating each other again, because whatever, I don't give a shit. One of you's unhappy with it, that's all you need. You don't need to reason it, you don't need to say, oh, but I put in so much time. You just need to shut the fuck up and deal with this shit. There's no... You can't surgically remove people from your life. It doesn't work like that. It can work like that, but not really. Not in a functioning sense. It's too heavy. So yeah, like, I'm dealing with that. So I was dealing with one of them all night that night, and then the next morning, around 9, I was supposed to give them a vest that one of them had after borrowing it for prom when they were still dating. Now they've ceased communication between each other, and that's its own deal. I should actually probably not be talking about this, but I need to vent, and half of my friends aren't talking because they're either busy or are just pieces of shit that don't ever respond to their fucking texts, that's probably what it is. The other half of them are involved. So I suppose I'm just using this as a way to vent, just to talk, be like, hey, I'm complaining, but not really. I know to a certain extent this is probably going to reach one of those two friends, if not both of them, and they're probably going to feel bad, and they probably shouldn't because I'm offering myself to do this. I'm not saying, hey, you should not be putting me through this. I offered myself to do this. I want to do this. This is what I consider to be a good friend move. What the fuck these squiggly boys are. So I'm just trying to be a good friend. And like, I understand that emotions are hard to deal with and you can't just like dismiss them. Oh, I died. I wasn't paying attention to my health. More cotton candy. This is my reward. Also, this isn't Volter Manor. I said I wanted to play on Volter Manor, and I didn't get to play on Volter Manor. Slight bit upset now. Essentially, my biggest frustration is that the way that I live my life, I live it as every day is my last, because in my eyes, every day is my last, because there is a multitude of ways that life could end at any given moment. And, like, they're being dicks to each other. One of them more than the other. And I think that's more just because I hang out with one of them more than the other. Because the other one doesn't want to reach out for help. Like, they have all the time in the world, and they really don't. Like, this is trivial shit. It shouldn't be a let's not talk for 5 years and then see where it lands. Yeah, that felt good. That felt good, just talking and venting. I might regret it, especially if one and or both of those two people watch this, which they probably won't, with the current standing of the amount of people who watch my videos being largely zero, but I think people in my house... I might catch flack with people in my house for this. If so, how about you don't? Recording. I forgot to put out a sign, apparently. That's a sign. In fact, I think that was my brother. I told him, you know, I'm recording. Give me an hour. Hour and a half. So, yeah. Oh, what the hell? Oh, what is happening? Oh, hey. Oh. Now. I've got that skin. But yeah, I mean, part of my anger probably definitely comes from they definitely weren't meant for each other. One does, their current problem is cloak and dagger, paranoia, sidelonged with deep inset fear about growing up and that sort of shit. The other one is dealing with anger and I don't know, he's just kind of a character in his own right, and anger doesn't suit him. I didn't have a candle going, that's why I died. The good luck candle wasn't on. So yeah, you guys are welcome for this emotionally heavy video because I felt like putting one out, apparently. It's just part of drama. God, I wish I didn't have to deal with this story, John. Probably won't. Probably won't. No. It's not what I want to say. It's like... It's a different thing. I want to see how this looks. I'm happy with that. A hat on a hat. Tyson-esque, but like if you're gonna go with that, you may as well just like headlonged into it and dealt with the consequences afterward. Ooh. Heisenberg. Oh yeah, I got that for. Oh god, that is offensively bright. Maybe it's offensively bright because they're using a car to light up the character. I mean, like, it's offensively bright because that's just how the game creators want to make it. But yeah, this is a. It's been helpful. Now, if I'm timing it correctly, this is either. Yeah, this is the next video to come up. So, yeah. I thought, actually, that I had a Borderlands video coming up before it. But no, those... Borderlands is the one after this. Burger Bands. My bad. Burger Bands is after this. And those are the ones with the bad audio. So yeah, for anybody, for everyone and anyone who is still listening to me after 30 minutes of ranting about my day, thank you. You mean a lot to me. You mean more to me if you are family and or friends. Especially if you are the friends that I was talking about particularly in this video. In which case... again, I have submitted myself to this torture because I love you guys, and you shouldn't feel bad about putting me through it because emotions are weird. You have to deal with it. It's easier to deal with if you're willing to talk about it, though. Later, y'all.